Okay, you've talked about what if there's an agreement, but what if the parties don't reach an agreement?
That can happen, and that can be disheartening and frustrating for everyone involved, including the mediator. So there it will be important to manage a relatively swift and comfortable transition from mediation to an alternative process, which will often be the legal process. So it's important, even in practical terms, that the parties can exit the room and the building safely without getting into a row on the stairs outside, that they will know what needs to happen next, so that they'll know to put a call through to their solicitors, that they'll be clear on the confidentiality and the ramifications of the process. Unfortunately, one could have a situation, if mediation breaks down and parties go back to their lawyers, that one or other starts to look for evidence of what happened in the mediation. So it's important to remind parties of confidentiality when they leave, and also to be aware of what other supports parties might need, which, for example, if a mediation breaks down because it's too hard for people or it's too distressing, that they are referred to appropriate supports such as counselling or family therapy. And always, of course, to keep the door open for a return to mediation in the future if circumstances change. And that does happen. It has happened to me a number of times that parties have terminated or suspended a mediation and then come back after a year saying, you know what, things are different now. We've dealt with the emotional fallout. We're ready to negotiate now, and have then had an extremely successful mediation process. So it's important not to lose faith, and for the mediator to reassure the parties that all is not lost, even if mediation hasn't worked on this occasion.